I'm seeing quite many vans of DHL. This is Forest Mall, and then right here is Lugogo Mall. Amazing. It is Chinatown. Oh. This is a bakery. This is a bread shop. M10. Here is a craft shop.
I was just, but he was like, what?
Fragolino, they deal in fruits. Here is dairy milk. Of course, they produce milk and other milk products. Isbat University. There's office buildings. Caterpillar School. It is an international school. Yes guys, welcome to another amazing video. Today we are going to be moving around Lugogo. Lugogo is a town located in Kampala Central Division, one of the 5 divisions that make up Kampala city. It is on the eastern edge of Kampala Central Business District. It is a cool afternoon. Let me check. Yeah, it is just 4 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. This is Lugogo Bypass, one of the busiest roads around Kampala, and it goes and links to Jinja Highway. On our right there is Isbat University. That is an international university. Lugogo is full of office residences, office buildings. There are very many here. Just behind there I saw the headquarters of African Bank. Is it? I'm leaving out a word. But the headquarters of that bank is lying on this very road. The headquarters of Ruby Hospital right here. There is Ruby Hospital. And I think those are apartment complexes. This has to be a washing bay. Yeah, from Kampala Central Business District, it is 4.5 kilometers to here, to the center of Lugogo town. And you should know that Lugogo is divided into four regions. There is Lugogo North, South, West, and East, because Lugogo is very, very wide. But only Lugogo North, and this is the very one we are exploring today. It contains 2 shopping malls, one of the biggest in Uganda. It has an indoor sports complex, offices, an international school, which is right here. Yes, that is called the Hungry Caterpillar School. It is an international school. There is a hospital, the one I showed you behind there, Rugby Hospital. It has its headquarters right here in Lugogo. There is a large power station. There is a large power substation in Lugogo. It is just opposite Lugogo Mall, where we are hitting right now. So you cross Ginger Road. The other side is where the power substation is located. There is quite a number of car dealerships. There are quite many here, as we are very close to Nakawa, and that is the car dealership town of Uganda. You well know. And of course, it has 2 different country clubs. So right here is lifestyle at Lugogo. I think it is a leisure park. I'm not sure actually. If you know, you can help me in the comment section. So there is quite many things that goes on around Lugogo. They are endless. Yes, I've remembered that even Naguru General Hospital lies in Lugogo here. The 2 malls include Lugogo Forest Mall and then Lugogo Mall. They are very, very close to each other, and that's where we are heading to right now. There is Chadondo Rugby Club, and the Uganda Electricity Transmission Company Limited holds its headquarters here in Lugogo as well. All right, so this road slopes down, goes to Naguru, and now moving further ahead, we are going to Lugogo town. Yeah, we are still on Lugogo bypass. That is Roscoe Road. The road will take you to the rich part of Lugogo town, but that's not what we're exploring today. And there is the offices of DHL. I'm not sure if they are the head offices in Uganda or the branch in Kampala. There is DHL. And they are constructing a mega building behind it. And then there is Modern Electronics Limited. It deals in electrical appliances. Okay. And here is a FIC. I don't know what a FIC does. Okay, I'm seeing a signpost there. It is called École Française Internationale de Kampala. The words are in French and I don't know French. Okay, so this has to be the main offices of DHL in Uganda. Yes, because it is extended all the way to this way. I'm seeing quite many vans of DHL. Okay, you know DHL is a shipping company. It is an international shipping company. And now here is a warehouse for Honda. They're having offices here. It is soon opening. So it was just under construction for the past few months. But I see from this side they've already started selling machines. And here is Ramgaria Sikh Sports Club. So there is another sports club here. I think Lugogo has to be the sports hub of Kampala or the sports club of Uganda, because the sports clubs I knew that are located in Lugogo, this one was not included. Remember, the cricket oval is also lying in Lugogo. That is where most of the events are held in Uganda. And now we are getting very close to the two biggest malls in Lugogo. So this is a church. Yeah, it's called Lugogo Baptist Church. Okay. There is really quite many things to visit in Lugogo here. And now on the other side, there is a new branch of KFC. Yeah. Let me get closer. There is a new branch of Cafe Javas. Kentucky Fried Chicken. And that is KFC. And now I want to cross, but the road is getting busy. As you know, we are approaching evening hours. And believe me, all roads are around Kampala when it comes to evening hours. They are too congested. Okay, now we go. Approaching the heartbeat of Lugogo town. On the right, there is Lugogo Cricket Oval. That yellow fence you see is hiding Lugogo Cricket Oval, and that is where most of the events in the country are held. And now on the left, here is Lugogo Mall. As soon as you've entered, here is a very big gallery of books. Oh my god. Yeah, all these books are for sale. And this store is inside Lugogo Mall. Wow. Look at how big it is. It is holding many books than I found in the in the Uganda book. It is called the Uganda Library. The Uganda Library, yeah. The books right here are too many than I found in Uganda Library. How are you? Yeah, I visited the Uganda Library once, but I was so disappointed. Really, so much work is needed down there. All right, so this is a Lugogo Mall. This is a Lugogo Mall, and now this one is the Forest Mall. I told you there are two big malls in Lugogo. This is Forest Mall, and then right here is Lugogo Mall. Okay, now let's go to Lugogo Mall and explore. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Fine, how are you? A few months ago, this place here was very popular. There was a new store opened. It was named Chinatown. It was a new supermarket in Uganda. Now people, new items in the supermarket were at a low price than the usual one. They flocked the place. You couldn't get anywhere to pass at around this time. But that was months ago, and now things got back to normal. Yeah. But this is Lugogo Mall, one of the luxurious malls we have in Uganda. And believe me, you will find more of foreigners here than locals. Let's get to the restaurants. Oh my God. Amazing. Amazing. And right here is Carrefour Market. A new MTN service center. And now here is the famous Chinatown I told you about. Ugandans were too excited of the prices here, but they got to know that they were very slight compared to the usual ones. And now things got back to normal. Yeah. But here is Chinatown. The famous Chinatown. Yes, right there. Let's see. This is a jewelry shop. Oh. This is a bakery. This is a bread shop. Guys, inside the jewelry shop, I saw a musician, a celebrity here. He's called Apas. I'm seeing a few changes since I was here. I came in those times of Chinatown when it was just being opened, but I'm seeing a few changes. I think they are extending the buildings. Some constructions are going on, especially along that road there on that side. Guys, I think Lugogo Mall has the biggest parking space in all the malls we have in the country. Yeah, from where we started, where we entered from, all the way this way. This is all a parking area. Very big. And now, that is Ginger Bypass, Ginger Highway. I mean, there's Ginger Highway. Guys, from the look of the machines here, you can see that the biggest number of people that come here are those high-end people. You know, people know Arena Mall as as the most modernized shopping mall in the country, which is right. But Arena Mall feeds people around Mukwano, Zambia, along Gaba Road, and Chibuli. But this mall here, it attracts people from Kololo, Naguru, and of course those are the richest neighborhoods we have in Uganda. So yeah, you will find more of rich people here at Lugogo Shopping Mall than on Arena Mall, even though it is the most modernized shopping mall in the country. Here is a saloon. It's called Sparkles. Big M10. Here is a craft shop.
I was just, but he was like, what?
Well, yeah, so that is how it looks like inside here. Say that will be enough for Lugogo Shopping Mall. Now let's go and vlog more outside. They improved on the security around here. It was only one inlet, but now there are more than 10, I think, that I've seen around. Wow. Yes, this is the main entrance of Lugogo Mall. And now there is Lugogo Cricket Oval. Yeah, that is Lugogo Cricket Oval, and that is where the biggest events are hosted in Uganda. Mostly musicians, yes, they always use it as a stadium to perform. And this is Jinja Road, Jinja Highway. There is the power substation I told you about, that is also located here in Lugogo. Right there is the rugby club. Yeah, there is a rugby club where they also host rugby matches. And now, when you get past Lugogo Mall, the next one is KCCA Playground. Yeah, the sports club, Kampala City Council. It is one of the sports clubs we have in Uganda. It has its stadium after Lugogo Mall. And that's why I told you this has to be the sports hub of Uganda. This is another entrance of Lugogo Mall. Yes, we are still in Lugogo. Remember, Lugogo is also the location of the Uma Showgrounds. This is the biggest exhibition site, and they always organize an exhibition here annually where wholesalers come and showcase their items. So it's more of commercial. And on another day, when it is not that exhibition month, inside here is many offices of different items, starting from electrical appliances, home furniture, mechanics, food, everything you can access here. Food and soft drink beverages all have their offices inside here. So this is the mega Uma Showgrounds. Yeah, I can't give you a 360 of this grounds, but just know it is very big. But for those that want to know or to get a feel of how it tends to be on the exhibition month, you can check out a video on this very channel. I did a video of the event. Yeah. So this is how big it is. Nice house of plastics. It is a company that do produce, yeah, they do produce plastic items. So there is China Machines. It is also a company that produce machinery items, hardware items. Here is Hick Vision. They produce electrical appliances. Right here is Uganda Clays Limited. They produce clay products, and that is the biggest producers of clay products in Uganda. Here is Fragolino. They deal in fruits. Here is Dairy Milk. Of course, they produce milk and other milk products. And right here is Meta Group. This one produce coffee. My God. video.